Hey, what's up guys? It's Matrix from POAHub.com. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to be an alpha male. But before I do that, let's just kind of take a step back and look at exactly what an alpha male is. Alpha males are the leaders of the group. Okay? Have you ever noticed that there's always a leader in every group? That's the alpha male. Alpha males are leader of men. They're dominant and decisive. They're very physical, they're very social, and they always have great body language. Here's a good fact for you. 10% of men sleep with 90% of women. Those 10% are always the alpha males. So that's quite a bit of incentive to become more alpha. So let's take a little deeper look at these 5 traits. Trait number 1, leader of men. There's a saying that goes, if you lead the men, the women will follow, and it is 100% completely true. Women, by their nature, want to be led. If you can systematically show control over the men in your group, she will view you as a viable sexual partner and the top of the social hierarchy. Trait number 2, being dominant and decisive. You always need to know what you want and don't ever be indecisive. You need to make a habit of being the one who makes the decisions. Whenever you go out on a date with her, you need to tell her where to sit. You need to tell her what to eat. Now I'm fucking with you. But you know what I'm saying. You do need to make the decisions. Don't be afraid to be a man. Trait number 3, being physical. AMOGs in general are very touchy. And women, they subconsciously recognize alpha males by that fact. So when you first meet a woman, you need to start off the interaction with a lot of kino so that it's not weird later. Whenever you first meet her, typically I go for a shoulder touch. Anything that's not extremely intimate, I think is good. High five. That's really like one of my secret weapons. Always go for the high five, secret handshakes, palm reading. These are 3 great ways to start off kinoing early. Trait number 4, being social. AMOGs are always the center of attention, and they're very socially competent people. The good vibe of the group has to come from the alpha male. This is a tactic that's not really something you can just read about. This is something really you honestly have to be in the field, get a lot of experience in social situations to, be the alpha male. As a general rule, they typically like to say all the good energy comes from the alpha male. He's the one who's got everybody laughing, and he's the one who always changes paces too. If everybody's laughing and he has to be serious, well, he's going to be serious. But he is the one who sets the vibe. Trait number 5, having great body language. The key to great body language is really, high self-esteem. It's having a good inner game. But, you know what? If you don't have a lot of self-esteem, you really have to fake it until you make it. I typically like to make my movements a little bit slower and more deliberate. If you're walking really fast, you're going to seem scatterbrained, and it's not very alpha, honestly. There's a couple of the best pickup artists in the world who have really fast movements. You look at Style, aka Neil Strauss, and he talks very fast. But that's his game. He does it, he can pull it off, but not everybody can. So, especially if you're new, I definitely recommend making your movements a little slower. Go ahead and take these 5 traits, implement them, and see what happens.